Hey, back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Just missed. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Donovan hauls it in, and there's one away. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. That's towards center. Scott moving under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two away.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off left side. Two outs. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Burns, a Northern California native. He was a fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin, made it as a pitcher. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Gets a piece and stays alive. Off the mark there, and the count's even at 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Lars.
Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And that one is downstairs, and that is ball 1.
Aye.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And downstairs. And that's a fair ball.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
And that is out of play. Man at first, one away. Swing and a high fly ball right field. McCarthy sizes this one up, corrals it. 2 away now.
Batting 8th, catcher Ivan Herrera.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Nootbaar off of first with 2 away. Slice down the right side. Outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Out to short, Perdomo. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Pavin Smith. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one missing low.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that one misses outside. It's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now it's going to be Gabriel Moreno. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Misses off the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. The shortstop takes the ball. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Scott pulls that one down, and there's 2 away. So the lineup
Now
flips
batting,
over.
right
Corbin
fielder,
Carroll
Corbin
stands in
Carroll.
now for the Diamondbacks. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. Ball one. Way high.
2-0.
Outside with a
that pitch is
breaking
out.
ball. Ketel Marte, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3-1. Foul ball there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an
Now
RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. Carroll on at second with 2 down.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That's in. Ball 2.
Got him swinging. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. A run, a hit, and a man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Back here in St.
Leading
Louis,
off for the
digging in,
Cardinals,
Victor Scott.
Center fielder.
Singing, you
Victor
got to appreciate a guy who's this good
Scott,
defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that one cutting but missing down low. Outside, and the count is 2-0.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his
Now
spot.
batting,
Hitter didn't
the
offer at it.
shortstop,
Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Tied up here in the early going. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
On a line, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. A little bit low.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. Flied to right his first time. There's a strike. Next pitch is outside. No outs, runners at first and second.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
One-two to Contreras. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The count is full.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. Ball. Squirts away a little bit.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. First time up was a pop out. Grounder might be 2. Flips it. There's 1. Out. What a double play that was. Inning over. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Diamondbacks 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th, and now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. left, right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 1 so far. That one hit to right. Walker gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the
Jake
center
McCarthy
fielder,
stands
Jake
in now
McCarthy.
for the Diamondbacks. Fly to center his first time. McCarthy, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Well, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Suarez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one just misses.
2-2 now.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. But the Diamondbacks do get one back with a homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching me here in St.
Leading off
Louis,
for the
ready to go,
Cardinals.
bottom 4.
Left fielder,
Now here is Lars Nootbaar.
Nootbaar.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
You know, these Cards doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound. A couple of hits in a row for him here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Now batting, catcher, Ivan.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Pereira will hit next. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, in this situation with the runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
That misses, and the count 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. The walk and a run scored his first time. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Swings and misses, and the count 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
First and third, 1 down. Got him swinging.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that, thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
Win in the box again, takes a strike. Clips the corner, and that's strike 2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So they strand a pair. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith. Gray back to work. Late on that fastball.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Down the line, and that drops foul. Pitch misses, and 1-1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a little roller right side. Contreras steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Arizona, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Alec Burleson.
Alec Burleson.
That's in for a strike.
0-1.
And that one is inside. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. That one 95 to finish him off.
Now batting.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Hey!
Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And it's fouled away. Pitch in the dirt. 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Let's go Cardinals! Go Cardinals, go!
Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Gets under it and pops it up. He's got it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they're up 3-2. Back here at Busch Stadium, all set for the top of the sixth. And now Corbin Carroll.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Just
Outside,
missed.
that's the ball.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. The 2-2 now. And a good eye there.
That's a really good take.
Ketel Marte in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. And out of here. And we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Marte getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He
baseman,
kind of rolled over
Josh
on this
Miller.
pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Go ahead run on base. And now it's Josh Naylor. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses. And another ball.
Inside.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. That one drifts inside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the air to left center, Nootbaar sizing this one up, brings it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Sonny Gray will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Kyle Leahy.
Number 62, Kyle Leahy.
Here's Gurriel, 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, just a nice job
Now
coming
batting,
through in a
the
pretty
center
high
fielder,
leverage spot
Jason
right there.
Murphy.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And the batter now, Jake McCarthy. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So bases loaded with one away. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. This is smacked left field line. Into the corner, but foul. Marte, the runner at third. Gurriel on second. McCarthy over at first with one away. A laser to left base hit. One run's in. Now a long throw home. Safe. In comes the run from second. 5-3 now.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Pavin Smith. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Action in the pen down there. JoJo Romero up and throwing. Thompson also throwing. Runners are at the corners, one away. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Headed towards the corner. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. In there safely. And they lead by 4.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Kyle Leahy out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching
Zach
for the
Thompson
Cardinals.
will take over here.
Number 57, Zach Thompson.
So runner at second, 2 down. Geraldo Perdomo now at the plate. And there's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Straighten him up a
1
little
ball,
bit.
2 strikes the count.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man at second. And it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Comes a 2-2. Good eye in that spot. The other way, and it goes just foul. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Man on second, 2 down. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Cardinals 3. Back here in St. Louis, we go bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Next to hit, Lars Nootbaar. He's 2 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
You know, these Cardinals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. On the ground to third, Suarez whips it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Jordan.
Next to hit, Jordan Walker, 1 for 2. just missed.
Ball one, no strikes.
And that
Ball
is
two.
downstairs. And now 2-0. That clips a corner. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitcher hoping for a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. That's it for Corbin Burnes, and not a great performance, but he leaves with a big lead. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching for
So they
Arizona.
turn to the veteran pitcher in this
Number
spot,
81.
Ryan Thompson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ivan Herrera. Breaking ball misses down and away. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a foul ball. And that's downstairs and outside.
No, that's low.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-4. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. He is struck out, and he is walked. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Herrera leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-1. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Kevin Ginkel preparing to come on if needed. Puck also getting ready. Tap foul at the plate. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one missed. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Drops into the glove, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7, and now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And no swing, says James Kingsley. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
There's a strike. open,
3 balls,
and look
1 strike.
out.
Hey, 2. We got a full count.
And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 3. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Just
Nope. Ball
missed.
1-1.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's down and in. A slider missed. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And there's a ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Naylor stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
That one fouled off. First and second, no outs here in the top half of inning number 7. That's outside. Going to count 1 and 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Another 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Zach Thompson won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, JoJo Romero.
Number 59.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one gets past the catcher. Both runners move up, 2 in scoring position now and that takes away the double play.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
One down, runners at second and third. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Popped up. Contreras sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Romero, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Man at second.
Ball 2.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Man on second, 2 down. There's a strike. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the D-backs 9 and the Cardinals 4. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, a dive, nice stop, throws from his knees, couldn't quite make the throw from his knees as that pulls him off the bag.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
Man at first, and now the DH, Alec Burleson. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Wynn gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 out now. Here's Contreras now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Contreras.
That one outside, and that is ball 1. Fought off foul. In the air, right field, and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Nadeau comes in to take his cuts.
First baseman, Nolan Arenado.
That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Outside low, and now it's even 1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. And they get Arenado for the out. And that is that. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the D-backs 9 and the Cardinals 4. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith.
Pavin Smith.
Romero back to work. Down and away for ball 1.
1-0.
Sliced hard but foul. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Oh, that's
And that's outside. And that just misses. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Ground ball right side. The throw to first, and he's out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a slider misses down and away. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
And misses inside. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the D-backs 9 and the Cardinals 4.
Now pitching for
Back
Arizona.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
35.
bottom of the 8th. Joe Mantiply.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So digging in, Brendan Donovan.
Second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
And a pitch. Foul ball. Mantiply, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Now batting. Left
And stepping
fielder,
in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar.
Nootbaar.
That's a strike. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Bryce Jarvis up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Graveman getting cranked up as well. One out, bases empty.
Nope, outside.
Rips one to right. Carroll makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting. Right fielder, Jordan.
Two down, bases empty. Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. That one hit the knees for a strike. Oh, 0-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball, that's down.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Not close with that one. And the count is even, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail it here 9-4. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, John King.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. King, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key.
That one is absolutely belted, and it's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 10-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter, but that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Here's Ketel Marte. And that's downstairs. Ball one. Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding
Now
position
batting,
after you
first
deliver that
baseman,
baseball.
Josh
That is a
Naylor.
scary one. Watch your lips.
Here's Josh Naylor. Outside corner, there's a strike. One on, nobody out, a run in here at the top of the ninth. Ground ball right side, could be two. Contreras over to second, on to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. On the ground, right side, Donovan. On to first, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 10-4 score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
That's
You know, this
inside.
isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But
Now batting.
yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Scott batting with one down, takes a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Mason Wynn.
So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
A little bit low, and it's 2-0. Check swing, called strike. The D-backs up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Diamondbacks take this one in a blowout.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one, and get another W.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.